Audi's Q7 e-tron is a plug-in hybrid SUV with a difference. Instead of the gasoline engine found in most hybrids, the Audi Q7 e-tron was designed to use a diesel engine. The combustion engine and the electric motor work together to create 368 horsepower, and an impressive 516 lb-ft of torque, and Volkswagen estimates a range of around 35 miles using the electric motors alone. The Q7 e-tron also uses a heat pump to recover waste heat from the hybrid, which is then used to heat the interior, using less precious battery power than an electric system. The BMW X5 xDrive 4de is a plug-in hybrid version of BMW's largest SUV that uses a twin-power turbocharged 4-cylinder engine and an electric motor to produce a combined 308 horsepower. All-electric range is around 14 miles and can be used at speeds of up to 75 miles per hour. Like many hybrids, the extra batteries mean that curb weight is significantly higher than other models and the range and cargo space is reduced. If you take many short trips with enough time in between to recharge the battery, the xDrive 4de might be the perfect X5 for you, but if most of your journeys are longer, you might want to consider the diesel xDrive 35d. The upcoming Kia Niro SUV is a dedicated hybrid model, but one that doesn't follow the typical super aerodynamic camback rear design. The regular hybrid uses a 4-cylinder Atkinson cycle engine and an electric motor that combine to make 146 horsepower. A plug-in hybrid model will follow, and while Kia hasn't released much information specific to that version, we expect it to use a larger battery than the standard hybrid's relatively tiny unit. If the Optima plug-in hybrid is anything to go by, expect all-electric range to be about 30 to 40 miles. The aggressive-looking Levant is Maserati's first entrant in the SUV segment, and it should eventually be appearing as a plug-in hybrid, reusing the system found in Chrysler's new Pacifica. We're not sure yet whether it will use the same Atkinson cycle V6 as the Pacifica or a Ferrari-sourced engine like Maserati's other models, but expect an all-electric range of around 30 miles. As you'd expect from the Italian brand, the interior is beautifully crafted, and we hope that the battery can be grafted in without taking up too much interior space. The Mercedes-Benz GLC 350e is a plug-in hybrid SUV, which, according to the brand's new naming scheme, means that it will be related to the C-Class sedan. Combined, the turbocharged 4-cylinder engine and the electric motor make an impressive 316 horsepower that can get the smallish SUV moving quickly. The GLC has an all-electric top speed of 87 miles per hour and what Mercedes estimates to be a 21-mile range. The battery pack reduces cargo space, but it's well placed and shouldn't reduce the SUV's functional capacity all that much. If you do lots of longer trips, a diesel version should be coming soon, as well. The GLE 550e is the plug-in hybrid version of Mercedes-Benz's midsize SUV. It uses a twin-turbocharged V6 motor and an electric motor that work together to generate a total of 436 horsepower. The GLC has a small battery, which does have the benefits of weighing less, taking less space, and recharging faster. The downside to the compact battery is an electric range that is a meager 12 miles as per the EPA, though top speed in all-electric mode is a respectable 80 miles per hour. As with many of Mercedes' other models, the GLE is also available in a more frugal diesel form for those who enjoy longer journeys. The Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV uses a normally aspirated 4-cylinder motor and 2 electric motors to make a combined 200 horsepower. Mitsubishi estimates an estimated all-electric range of 32 miles and the electric-only top speed is 74 miles per hour. Unfortunately, in most situations the gasoline-powered engine isn't nearly as smooth as it could be, but that is a good incentive to make you want to use the SUV as an electric vehicle as much as possible. The Outlander isn't a vehicle we'd normally be interested in, but the PHEV plug-in version should be a bit more compelling. Porsche purists were up in arms when the Cayenne first came out, and we can only imagine what they think now that the Cayenne SE Hybrid is available. For the rest of us it's a practical, agile, and powerful SUV that uses a supercharged V6 and an electric motor to generate 416 combined horsepower. The battery pack takes up the space used to store the spare tire in other models, meaning that the cargo area is relatively unscathed by the hybrid conversion process, though the curb weight is still increased significantly. As seems typical for the class, all-electric range is approximately 14 miles, and top electric-only speed is 78 miles per hour. Volvo has been teasing its XC40 compact SUV for a while now, recently with a T5 twin-engine plug-in hybrid powertrain that will use a combination of a 3-cylinder gasoline engine and an electric motor that should generate around 250 horsepower when working together. Volvo has estimated that electric-only range for such a model should be around 31 miles. As in the XC90 T8, the battery is located in the SUV's center tunnel where a drive shaft might normally be located, if the XC40 weren't a front-wheel drive vehicle. While we don't know when the XC40 plug-in will arrive, when it does, we hope it's as good as its bigger sibling.
The Volvo XC90 T8 is a 7-passenger plug-in hybrid SUV with a turbocharged and supercharged 4-cylinder engine that works in conjunction with an electric motor in the rear to make a combined 400 horsepower. The gas engine can be a bit coarse, but the class electric-only top speed is 78 miles per hour and range is 14 miles. Because the batteries reside in the place reserved for the drive shaft in other models, interior space isn't compromised. And what an interior it is, with a large display and an Orfor's crystal gear selector. As you'd expect from Volvo, the XC90 is safe, earning high marks in crash tests.